Welcome back to the Coding Problem series. Today we are tackling a classic linked list challenge, partitioning a list around a specific value. This problem tests your ability to manipulate pointers without losing track of your data. Here is the goal. You are given a linked list and a specific value, which we will call x. You need to rearrange the nodes in the list so that all nodes with a value less than x come before all nodes with a value greater than or equal to x. Importantly, you must preserve the original relative order of the nodes in each of the two partitions. Let's look at an example where x is 3. Our input list is 1, 4, 3, 2, 5, 2. We want to move all numbers smaller than 3 to the left side. So, the 1 and both 2's end up at the front. The numbers 4, 3, and 5 stay in their original relative order but are moved to the back. Notice how the two 2's did not swap places. That is what we mean by preserving relative order. The most efficient way to solve this is to think of it as sorting items into two different buckets. We will create one separate list for smaller elements and another list for larger or equal elements. As we iterate through the original list, we simply throw each node into the correct bucket. To make our code clean and avoid handling empty lists as special cases, we will use the dummy node technique. We initialize two dummy heads, one called before and one called after. We also keep track of the tail of these new lists so we can easily add new nodes to the end. Now we start traversing the original list. For every node we visit, we check its value. If the value is strictly less than x, we append it to our before list. If it is greater than or equal to x, we append it to our after list. This effectively splits the original list into two parts. Here is how that looks in action. As we move through the input, the small nodes like 1 and 2 are chained onto the blue before list. The larger nodes like 4 and 3 are chained onto the pink after list. We are not creating new nodes, just redirecting the pointers. Once we have processed all the nodes, we have two separate chains. To finish the job, we need to merge them back into one. We take the tail of the before list and point its next pointer to the first real node of the after list. Remember, the first node is a dummy, so we point to dummy.next. This is the most common bug in this problem. The tail of your after list might still be pointing to a node that was moved to the before list. If you don't fix this, you will create a cycle, an infinite loop. You must explicitly set the next pointer of the after list's tail to null. Let's analyze the performance. We traverse the list exactly once, so the time complexity is O of n, where n is the number of nodes. For space complexity, since we are only rearranging existing pointers and not allocating new data structures proportional to the input size, it is O of 1, or constant extra space. To summarize, initialize two dummy heads, traverse the list and distribute nodes into two groups, connect the smaller list to the larger list, and finally, don't forget to terminate the larger list to prevent cycles. Return the next node of your before dummy, and you are done.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.